Take a bowl of warm water and dip your finger in and leave it for 20 seconds. After you remove your finger, if it peels off easily, it is likely due to too much serum, it not being rubbed in to dry enough, or the jelly got on the skin around the nails or under the free edge before curing. Make sure when applying the serum that you are only using a pea-sized amount of serum onto the hand and use it like a palette. Dip, dab, and rub into each nail individually. Perform a fingertip massage using the applied serum and make sure to rub to dry using horizontal and vertical movements from cuticle to tip and side to side. Do this for at least 10 seconds before repeating on the next nail. Make sure the base coat covers the entire nail from side to side and cuticle to free edge, and making sure to paint underneath the free edge. When applying the jelly, be sure there is not too much on the brush and leave room between the cuticles and sidewall since it self-levels and spreads out. Make sure the jelly stays inside the edge line of the base coat. Be sure to clean up all around the nail and under the free edge with an orangewood stick. The serum and the jelly have been applied correctly if the water test is a success and there is no peeling after removing the nail from the water. Try this on one finger to give yourself a quick test before completing your manicure. After the water test, you can swipe the orangewood stick along the seam, the space between the free edge and the cuticle, to clean up any jelly that is not visible without damaging the foundation. This must be done immediately after curing, since it's still a soft cure. This is an exaggerated application to show what happens when the jelly is applied where the base coat isn't on the nail. To demonstrate, we applied the base to the entire ring fingernail and sealed the tip. On the middle finger, we only applied the base down the center of the nail and did not seal the tip. Next, on the ring finger, we applied the jelly down only the center of the nail. On the middle finger, we applied the jelly on the entire nail, extending outside the edge line of the base coat. Next, we cured as normal for 60 seconds and removed the residue with clear shine. Remember the water test? We did this test for 20 seconds before showing the results. As you can see, the jelly on the ring finger with a full coat of base coat didn't budge. However, since the jelly extended past the base coat on the middle finger, it couldn't adhere properly, which caused it to peel on the sides. Here's a closer look. The only product that will adhere to the nail is the base coat. Anywhere the jelly goes that the base is not will lift. So it is important to make sure you have the repair base covering the entire nail with the jelly on top of that. An easy way to make sure you cover the entire nail is by using the side-side center application technique. If your nail is wider, you can paint down the center one more time. Make sure to cap the edge of your nail with the base coat as well as under the free edge if your nails are longer. Next, we want to show you how the jelly locks onto the base. Please note, these colors do not reflect the color of the actual product. This is just to demonstrate the different layers. The base will cover the entire nail plate. Next, the jelly layer should be within the edge line of the base coat. If you're adding color, that will stay within the jelly edge line. If you're applying a second coat of jelly on top, make sure the edge line meets with the bottom layer. The base coat will stay put, while the jelly has a wider brush and will spread, so making sure you stay within the edge line is important. Do a quick check under the light before curing to make sure jelly layer is glowing, opaque, and not streaky. Here is an example of a patchy jelly application. If you try to apply polish over jelly that looks like this, you will have some breakage. If the jelly layer is patchy or uneven, just simply apply another thin layer of jelly on top and cure. For the small lamp, make sure that the fingers or nails do not extend past the edge of the light. Make sure all fingers are lying flat. Cure the 3 middle fingers one hand at a time for 60 seconds. Cure both pinkies by crossing wrists over one another and centering under the light for 60 seconds. Center the thumbs under the light and cure for 60 seconds. For the Pro lamp, remove the bottom metal piece and note where the 2 ovals are near the front curve, as well as where the raised line is toward the back. This creates your cure zone. This is incorrect hand placement. It is best to cure 4 fingers and then thumbs separately. Cure 4 fingers first for 60 seconds, positioning so that the base of the fingers is at the edge of the metal light base and fingers are centered within the opening. Cure thumbs next by positioning them on the indentations. Hand placement under the light is important for a proper cure. For more videos, head to jellycure.com. JellyCure is now available on jellycure.com.